What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be discussing, I guess, a rumor going around in terms of the NBA that reflects on the Toronto Raptors and the Indiana Pacers. Now, according to Shams, it looks like the Raptors and the Indiana Pacers are having conversations about who to trade and whatnot for Pascal Siakam, and we're going to get into that and what it means for the Chicago Bulls in this video. But before we get any further, if you like the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and let me know in the comments below your thoughts about the Chicago Bulls and I guess everything that comes with these recent rumors that's been coming out. So essentially, the conversations being had is that the Toronto Raptors and the Indiana Pacers are preparing to, I guess, have discussions about a certain trade that will revolve around Pascal Siakam joining the Indiana Pacers, and of course, the Indiana Pacers giving Bruce Brown as a salary filler and 3 first-round picks. Wow. An interesting trade to say the least, ladies and gentlemen, if it was to go through. Now, keep in mind, according to my knowledge, this is just rumors and this is just preparation and talks. The deal is not done. The trade has not been made official. But an interesting trade, and I guess in terms of what I actually think about the trade, I think if this does go through, the Pacers are very much giving a lot for Pascal Siakam. 3 first-round picks and Bruce Brown, a very, very well-respected role player that recently won a championship with the Denver Nuggets, for Pascal Siakam. Now, Pascal Siakam is an all-star player. He's also on an expiring contract. So altogether, I don't see, unless there's an absolute guarantee that Pascal Siakam will re-sign with the Indiana Pacers, I just think this is a little bit too much to give for a player on an expiring contract and someone that could potentially, I guess, leave them in the next season. So we'll wait and see how it goes. We'll wait and see if it becomes official. We'll wait and see if the trade gets done. But there is a lot of speculation and there is a lot of people saying this as well. It is a bit of an overpay for a guy like Pascal Siakam. But at the end of the day, a team like the Pacers, having the best offense in the league, might need that little bit of extra quality to get over the line. Having a backcourt or frontcourt, of Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam, in my opinion, will dramatically improve their defensive capabilities as well. So it could be a good idea, but again, in the league, there's risks always being taken. We saw what happened with Rudy Gobert. We saw what happened with OG Anunoby and RJ Barrett. If this is going to happen with Pascal Siakam, it's the same thing. You are selling your future, but you are also, I guess, hoping that Pascal Siakam does re-sign and you have a team going forward that you could think could truly be a competitive team and could truly lead you to a championship. That's the risk the Pacers now have to discuss and may be willing to take. We shall wait and see. But what does that mean for the Bulls? Well, we've got the Toronto Raptors, my apologies, to face in a couple of days' time. So assuming if this trade can get officially made within the next 2 days, the Bulls might not be able to see Pascal Siakam play against the Chicago Bulls. Maybe because of all these rumors and how public it's gotten, Pascal might sit out as well, just even if it isn't official. But I don't know. I feel like Pascal's the type of guy that would like to play no matter what the rumors are in front of him. I don't know his injury list or anything like that, but if the deal does get done before we face the Raptors, Pascal will miss that game against the Chicago Bulls. That might give us an easier chance to win that game. We always have problems with the Toronto Raptors. Pascal Siakam is a big reason because of that. Their length is a big reason because of that, and the Raptors lose both of those things when they lose Pascal Siakam, or not dramatically, but they still lose a big chunk of it. So there's one thing. But 2, it sets the standard for the Chicago Bulls of what we could potentially look at for Zach LaVine. This Raptors team could potentially get 3 first-round picks and a respectable role player in Bruce Brown for Pascal Siakam. And that guy, I don't know if he has a down year or not, but I've not heard a lot about him this season, but also is on an expiring contract. That's a risky move. 3 first-round picks and Bruce Brown for half a season of Pascal Siakam at the very worst. With Zach LaVine, he's going to be a part of your team for 3-4 seasons, pretty much, if you trade for him. And at the end of the day, he's also having a down year. He's having a big down year compared to previous years, but at his best is still a prolific scorer and can help a team. Now again, you know, it's all interpretation. I think a lot of people will say, well, Pascal Siakam is better than Zach LaVine. I'm not here to say that you're wrong, but what I am saying is it does set a tempo of what we should be expecting for a guy like Zach LaVine. You know, if we're going to be out here getting robbed for a trade for Zach LaVine, a lot of Bulls fans are going to turn to, okay, but look what they got for Pascal Siakam. Look at what they got for OG Anunoby, and look what they got for RJ Barrett and whatnot. You're going to look at the previous trades that have happened and say, how come we didn't get that? And Bulls fans will not be very happy if we're the ones that's getting robbed of a trade right there. So, you know, it does set a little bit of a tempo, these last two trades, if this one officially becomes made. And that's something we've got to be prepared for as a Chicago Bulls team. Maybe there is no market for Zach LaVine. Maybe teams don't know what to offer to get a guy like Zach LaVine. But they can look at these past trades and analyze, okay, this is the market. This is what we're going to have to give up for a guy like Zach LaVine. And if the Bulls don't receive those offers, don't be surprised if Zach LaVine does remain a Chicago Bulls Bulls player this season, whether you like it or not. So, yeah, an interesting trade that's coming out, ladies and gentlemen. These rumors from Shams. We'll see if it actually gets made official anytime soon. Maybe by the time the video comes out, this will be made official. But I'd like to know what you guys think about the trade speculation, about what it means for the Bulls, both short-term and long-term. I think short-term, this doesn't mean much. It just means Pascal could miss this game, an upcoming game with the Bulls. You know, it's the only real short-term situation we could be dealing with. But long-term, this could set the standard of what Zach LaVine might be able to go for if we play our cards right, and if Zach LaVine does end up improving some of his performances, I guess, stats-wise, because that is obviously going to be a key thing. I think form can dictate a lot of things about a season. If Zach LaVine comes into his best form before the trade deadline, then we might be able to see something very positive come out of this trade for LaVine if it does happen this season. But that's going to be me. Thank you for watching. Drop a like and a follow, and or subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next Chicago Bulls related video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.